2-4 for me has always been my favourite map, and this is a video of me on playing the sniper on 2-4. It's always been my favourite map because I've always had a thing for it. I used to have a very bad laptop. Well, not very bad, it was a very good laptop, but it wasn't very good for playing games. I think you could play Minecraft just about, Terraria just about, and yeah, not a lot else, and the original Half-Life games. And so, when I used to play Team Fortress 2 on this laptop, the only map I could really play was 2-4, and I had to fiddle around with the configs, and I had to make sure that there wasn't any surfacing on the water. The water was just plain white. If I went underwater, everything was white, to make sure it ran properly. And I only got about 40 frames per second if I looked down my sights on a sniper rifle across to the other side of the map on 2-4. And this was the only way I could play, really. So I just became a full-time sniper on 2-4, and I now have 6.5 hours playtime just on the sniper. I think my total playtime overall is about 73 hours now on Team Fortress 2, which is a bit excessive, I admit. But oh well. But yeah, so this is the way I played for Team Fortress 2 for a very long time. I just played as a sniper, aiming down my sights on 2-4 and shooting people, and I got very good at it. I got very, very good at it. And then I got my new computer that I play with now. Well, there was I had a GTX 550 in it instead of my 7770, but yeah, there was a few minor changes, and because I was able to play as everything else and on max settings with like 60 frames per second, it was great. I could play as all the other classes, and I kind of lost my way with the sniper, and I didn't really play it anymore, which is a bit of a disappointment, really, because now getting back into sniping on TF2, I enjoy it, and I've realised how much I've missed it, because I've been playing some more conventional AAA titles, if you will, such as Black Ops 2 recently, and Battlefield 3 for 1 as well. And I've missed the comical, laid-back way of playing TF2 that you just don't get with those games. With those games, it's a lot more try-hard, if you will. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of try-hards on Team Fortress 2, but it doesn't really matter if you die, because in this game, so what? Have you seen the graphic style? Have you seen just the humour it has in it? If you die, something comical is bound to happen. One of the characters is bound to say something comical which will just make you laugh. And, you know, it's so hard to get frustrated when playing this game compared to, like, Call of Duty or Black Ops or Battlefield 3. It's just so hard to get that frustrated when you're playing this, because, I mean, just look at the weapons for one. He's running around with a baseball bat, he's shooting a laser beam, that guy's on fire, I'm sniping them, he's got a baseball bat as well, he's got a baseball bat as well. It's just, he's got a flamethrower. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I've just been exploded by a man with ghosts on his head. It just hasn't got the seriousness that other AAA titles have. And that's why I like TF2, and, well, for those reasons, this is why I like 2-4 as well. But speaking of ghosts on their head, that guy with the ghost on his head, he's called Godlike, I believe, and he was starting to get the better of me. And because of the fact he kept killing me, my aim just abandoned me here. It failed me completely, and it took me way too many attempts to shoot that pyro who was standing still. Now, when I did finally get him, he'd had too much health, and he was completely fine. So, that shook me a little, and it made my game go downhill rapidly after that. Yeah, I just finally get him there, and after that, my game just went rapidly downhill. I shot this guy, he didn't even die, and then Mr. Godlike got me again and began dominating me. So I decided I'm going to switch out. I pressed the wrong key there and tried to switch teams by accident. That's not me trying to get onto the winning team. But I thought I'd switch out to be a rocket, to be a soldier with the Liberty launcher, and this time it was personal.